Hello guys. Thanks for tuning in today. Welcome to Tuesday. I am under a bridge. I am the scary monster under the bridge. And I'm reading in Life's Golden Ticket today, and I wanted to share a little excerpt with you because it really, it touched my heart in a really deep way, and was really a gut check for myself in how I'm living my life and the repetitive patterns that I go through in life, and what the repetitive questions that I ask myself on a daily basis. So it's just a little short piece here, and then I'll show you around because this is a really cool spot. You're on a rock in the moss right now, just so you know. He smiled and paced around me. Let me return to what I was saying about the performers. I believe they have something to teach us. You see, many of us live our lives desperately seeking to draw attention to ourselves. We live our lives to be noticed, accepted, and adored. We live our lives as if we were the center ring, as if the world should sit around applauding our every move. But there are a small number of people in this world who live their lives to make others smile, to remind others of the magic and hope in the world, to help them discover the possibilities that live within them. Whenever people like this end up in the spotlight, they use their moment to help others through the dark. These people are the miracle workers. These are the people who embody the last lesson, and I will now give the last lesson I will now give to you. Henry looked upward, and all the lights in the big tent went out. Then a soft spotlight beam lit the area where we stood in the middle of the center ring. A second later, two similar lights lit the smaller rings intersecting the center ring on the left and right. Pretend with me for a moment that the ring we now stand in is the present. The small ring to our left is the past. The small ring to our right is the future. I believe that the brightness of your life experience at any one time will always be based upon how you look at these three rings. Let me tell you how most people live their lives. They look to the ring on the left and say, "Look what happened to me in the past. Why did it all happen? What did I get out of it?" They look to the center ring and say, "What's happening to me right now? Why is it all happening? And what am I getting out of it?" They look to the ring on the right and say, "What will happen to me in the future? How will I end up? What will I get?" As Henry spoke, the spotlight beam above us dimmed. He smiled to me and pointed toward the left ring. I glanced back over to it and froze. Inside the ring stood nearly everyone who had ever been important in my life. My dad, my mom, grandpa, grandma were there. My close friends from high school and college were there. My former coworkers, girlfriends, teachers, and mentors were there. They all stared at me without expression. Henry motioned toward them all. "You see those people? Most of your life you have looked at them and the events you endured with them and asked yourself, why did I have to go through all of that? What's the meaning of it all? What did I get out of my experiences with all those people?" He walked in front of me. Would you agree that at some level you asked yourself questions like those? I looked at the ring of people and saw that they were looking back at me expectantly. Yes. Henry nodded. Now let me ask you this. Did you ever ask yourself, what did I make happen for those people? What did I give? I knew the answer but didn't want to say. Henry grabbed my arm and walked me to the edge of the ring. "Look at their faces," he commanded sternly. "Did you ever ask, what did I give?" Today, that hit me really deeply, because although I love to give and I consider myself like a giver in life, I find that more times in life I'm asking, what can I get out of this? What opportunity can I seek after because it'll benefit me? How can I benefit myself the most? And then give a little bit here and there, but for the most part, I want me to be taken care of. And on one hand, I absolutely know that we have to give to ourselves in order to give from the overflow, right? But more times than not, I'm only feeding myself so that I can grow stronger. not for others to grow up with me, not for me to feed and then give from the overflow. And so I ask the question today to you, like, where do you see yourself? How are you showing up in your life right now? Not what you used to be, not what you could be, but what are you doing right now? And there's no guilt trip here. It's not like, oh, you're wrong, you're bad. But just notice. Be curious and be aware and notice. And how do you want to show up in the world? What do you choose? And that is such a powerful, powerful moment to just like really sit with and go, okay, what does my life look like right now? How did I create this? What am I frequently asking myself? What questions are going through my mind? What thought habits and patterns am I going through on a consistent basis in my mind? And am I looking to feed only myself so that I can be great and so that I can be better than others, so that I can shine bright in the spotlight? Or am I giving myself so that I can give to others, so that I can help others become the spotlight in their own lives? Such a powerful question. Such a powerful question. Oh my God, like, my life is forever changed because of this question just now today. And I want to be that person, you know, that wants to learn in order to give, that wants to feed myself in order to feed others, that wants to make a lot of money in order to contribute more to the world. Not so that I can live fabulously on a mansion on this big island and have it all together and have everything to myself and so that I'm set for life and that I don't have to do anything for the rest of my life. No. Where's the fulfillment in that? Where is the fulfillment in that? The fulfillment I find is here. Let me show you around. So this is where I'm at right now, in like this little under the bridge area in Vancouver, Washington. And this is like a place I just found today and I love it.